Alright, what's up everyone? It's DA here, and today I will be making my selection for Game of the Year. I will be doing the voting with you guys right now, and you will basically be seeing my selection and why I chose those things. So, Game of the Year nominations, we have Doom Eternal, Final Fantasy 17, is it? Yeah, no, yeah, 17 Remake. No, Final Fantasy 7 Remake, Ghost of Tsushima, Hades, Animal Crossing New Horizons, and we have The Last of Us 2. Um, Ideally, it would be between Ghost of Tsushima and Hades. Hades is a really good game with a lot of replayability. Same thing with Ghost of Tsushima. However, because Ghost of Tsushima is that game that I actually enjoyed more than anything, and of course they have the free update, which is the Legends mode and the raid. So I will definitely be voting Ghost of Tsushima as far as my Game of the Year selection. Best Game Direction, we have Final Fantasy VII Remake, Ghost of Tsushima, Hades, Half-Life Alyx, The Last of Us 2. I will go with Hades on this one because I love the storytelling. Ghost of Tsushima did a great job as well. Final Fantasy Remake is also a really nice touch. However, the remake is basically capitalizing on the existing story. Hades being a new thing, I just think they did a really great job. And Half-Life Alyx, it really didn't do it for me. So Hades for best game direction, in my own opinion. Best narrative: 13 Sentinels, Aegis Rim, Final Fantasy VII Remake, Ghost of Tsushima, Hades, and The Last of Us Part 2. In this selection, now, deep apologies, I haven't played 13 Sentinels, so I'm not able to give, basically I'm not able to say anything good or bad about it. I have played the Final Fantasy VII Remake though. I've also played Ghost of Tsushima, I've played Hades, and I've also played The Last of Us Part 2. But when it comes to narrative, I'm definitely going with Ghost of Tsushima because I also love what they did with Ghost of Tsushima Legends. That was really good in terms of storytelling and the way the game started too. Best art direction. I will, in this one, as much as I would love to pick Ghost of Tsushima Legends because of the way the colors and the hue and the saturation is, I will definitely go with Ori and the Will of the Wisp on this one because this was just phenomenal. I love the way that game was just beautiful. So that's why I'm picking it. The Last of Us Part 2 isn't doing it for me in terms of art direction. I don't think they really did anything major differently from the first one. In fact, I was hoping to see more of those cracklers and zombies in this Part 2, but it just fell short. Best score in music. Wow. This one will, once again, it will go to Ori and the Will of the Wisps. The music was just really good. I would have picked Doom Eternal, but nah, I prefer more of the sweet, subtle, and soft tone in the classical feel of Ori and the Will of the Wisps. So that will be going for my best score in music. Best audio design: Doom Eternal, Half-Life Alyx, Ghost of Tsushima, Resident Evil 3, The Last of Us Part 2. Best audio design, I will definitely be going with Doom Eternal. It will be between Doom Eternal and Half-Life Alyx because of the surround sound that they use in designing, but Doom Eternal definitely has that like really audio design that it just captivates you. It makes you feel like you're in the middle of it. So I do love the audio design. Best performers: Ashley Johnson as Ellie, Laura Bailey as Abby, Daisuke Tsuji as Jin Sakai, I hope I'm pronouncing it right, Logan Cunningham as Hades, and Najee Peter as Miles Morales. Of all these people, I will tell you one thing: Logan Cunningham did the most fantastic job. Second one in terms of acting will be Daisuke Tsuji. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. It will be for Ghost of Tsushima, but Hades was just yeah, the voice acting on that one and the performance, it was incredible. It was incredible. This two, I would definitely go with Laura Bailey as Abby because I mean, if I was gonna pick between both of them, but no. But at the end of the day, Hades, Logan Cunningham wins for best performance. Games for Impact, it found Kentucky Route Zero TV Edition, Spiritfarer, Tell Me Why, Through the Darkest of Times. Tell Me Why definitely wins this one in my own opinion. I played the game and I really felt, really connected to, well, not connected, but well involved in the story because it pulled me in. I really love that. I played the Kentucky Route Zero as well and the Spiritfarer, but I wasn't too invested in that story. You know, yeah, but Tell Me Why, definitely. Best ongoing franchise. Ooh, Apex Legends, Destiny 2, Call of Duty Warzone, Fortnite, No Man's Sky. No questions, no doubt at all. No Man's Sky is the best ongoing right now. I know a lot of these other studios have more money than Halo Games, but when it comes to comebacks and then keep on pumping out content, fixing the game, No Man's Sky next generation graphics and the improvements, the gameplay experience, come on. Yeah. I know every one of these games drop DLCs and season stuff every time, but it's not even up to the level of what No Man's Sky, what Halo games have been able to achieve with No Man's Sky. So yeah, No Man's Sky definitely for best ongoing. Best indie game out there. Now I know some of you are probably wondering, where is Warframe? Warframe is not an indie game, just so you know. They're owned by Tencent, Leiyu, and all that stuff. So best indie game, we have Carry On, we have Fall Guys, Ultimate Knockout, we have Hades, we have Spelunky, and we have Spiritfarer. Now, I would have picked between Spelunky and Hades just because of the I would say, I hate using this word, but I will say roguelite elements, but I will definitely give it to Fall Guys because Fall Guys did something monumental this year and the game just it blew up. I don't play it as much, but for the times that I've played it, I definitely give them best indie because of what they have done with so little. Best mobile game. Among Us Mobile, I never played it on mobile, but I played it on PC. Come on. Genshin Impact, Legends of Runeterra, Pokemon Cafe Mix. I would definitely say Legends of Runeterra because that was one thing that I enjoyed on mobile. Every other one of these games, I played it on PC. Pokemon Cafe Mix, I never played that one. But these three right here, I've played their releases this year on PC. Genshin Impact would have taken second for me, but Legends of Runeterra was really cool. I wouldn't be surprised if Genshin Impact actually won this one. Best community support: Apex Legends, Destiny 2, Fall Guys, Fortnite, No Man's Sky, and Valorant. Destiny, Bungie always knock it out of the park every year with support. It doesn't matter what it is. They're always big on activism and donations and contributions. So it doesn't matter what group of people. They are very progressive at Bungie. So Bungie definitely has my vote on this one in terms of community support, even though I don't like some of the things that they do in their updates. Best VR and AR experience: Dreams, Half-Life Alyx, Iron Man VR, Star Wars Squadron, The Walking Dead, Saints, and Sinners. Star Wars Squadron is going to be the winner for me. It would be between Squadrons and Half-Life Alyx. Iron Man VR was garbage, in my own opinion. It was a waste of space, a waste of money, a waste of time. Walking Dead, Saints, and Sinners was alright. It was okay. Dreams was great. It was great. It was great. A lot of people were able to do a lot of crazy things with it. But I'll still go with Star Wars Squadron because of the spot that the Star Wars franchise itself holds in my heart. And for me to be able to see a game like this that is playable in VR and regular mode for a lower price and still stay true to their promises, that was really good. Innovation in accessibility: Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Grounded, Hyperdots, Last of Us Part 2, Watch Dogs Legion. I will say Grounded for this one in terms of innovation. I really like what they did. Now, it's not that it is just something monumental and is going to revolutionize the gaming industry. However, I think Grounded really did something spectacular in the perspective of the game itself. Shrinking people to a very small size. It was just interesting. Kind of reminded me of Ant Bully, which was also a very fun movie. Best action: Doom Eternal, Hades, Half-Life Alyx, Neo 2, Streets of Rage 4. Doom Eternal is going to be the obvious choice for me, mainly because it was, I mean, if we're not even talking about FPS, we're talking about, hit and go. Just it was just fast paced and it was smooth too. I love the rendering and the optimization that they have done in this game, and to me, it gets best action. Best Action Adventure: Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Ghost of Tsushima, Marvel, Spider-Man Miles Morales, Ori and the Will of the Wisp, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, The Last of Us Part 2. Sorry, every other game out here really deserves it except Last of Us Part 2 and Ori and the Will of the Wisps in terms of action adventure. However, Ghost of Tsushima, it has this thing. It's like a, I don't know what it's called. It has something that was just spectacular that it did, and it would just make me overlook everything else. A close second will be Spider-Man Miles Morales, and then a third will be Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, and then Assassin's Creed Valhalla will be fourth. Best role-playing game: Final Fantasy VII Remake, Genshin Impact, Persona 5, Wasteland, and Yakuza Like a Dragon. Wasteland definitely has a really good story. Um, I will say I was very invested in the story of Wasteland compared to these other games. A close second for me will be Persona 5. Final Fantasy VII Remake, it's a story that we've all played before. I don't know why they keep putting remade games on this, or remaster, whatever it is. But I will say Wasteland 3 is my number one pick, and Persona 5 Royale is a really good second. Genshin Impact third. Best fighting game: Grand Blue Fantasy Versus. Never played it. Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate. I've played that one. Street Fighter 5 Champion Edition. I've played it. One Punch Man, Hero Nobody Knows. I played a little bit. Under Night in Birth XE. I haven't played that one, so I really don't know how it feels. But out of all these three that I've played, I will definitely be going with Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate because I really enjoyed my time playing that. And it seems that they have some innovations here and there. These other two games, One Punch Man was just a game for you to wait till One Punch Man shows up. So it really wasn't something groundbreaking. So Mortal Kombat 11. Best family game, or is it? Yeah, best family game: Animal Crossing, Horizon, Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time, Fall Guys, Ultimate Knockout, Mario Kart, Minecraft Dungeons, Paper Mario. I'm definitely going with Crash Bandicoot. Now, if you have kids, then Animal Crossing can be one of those games that you can just leave them on and just let them enjoy it. But if you're trying to whoop your kids, you're really trying to beat them in every way possible in any game, it's either you go with Mario Kart or you go with Crash Bandicoot, and Crash Bandicoot just holds a very, very precious spot in my heart. So yeah. Best sim or strategy game: Crusader Kings 3, Desperado 3, Gear Tactics, Microsoft Flight Simulator, XCOM Chimera Squad. I am definitely going with Crusader Kings on this one for obvious reasons. If I have to explain it to you, it's gonna take a whole lot of time just of how deep, like the depth of the game. It would have been between this one and Microsoft Flight Simulator. XCOM Chimera Squad is kind of nice, but Crusader Kings 3, man, like this game is really good. It's really good. Oh my god, this thing keeps popping up. Best sports racing game. All right, Dirt 5, F1 2020, FIFA 21, NBA 2K21, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 plus 2. I would definitely go with F1 2020. I'm a huge F1 fan. It was spectacular to see Lewis Hamilton beat, the Schumacher record. It was also really great to see him win his 7th Grand Prix. So, and I also like a lot of the improvement. Like, out of all these games, F1 2020 is the only game that did some monumental changes and major improvements from the sequel. Dirt 5, it was a little bit okay, but FIFA 21, NBA 2K21, those games were garbage. They didn't really change anything much compared to the sequel. And as far as Tony Hawk's Pro Skater is concerned, I really wouldn't want to pick it because it's kind of like a remaster / remake of the game. So, sorry, but that would have been awesome years ago. But I'm definitely going with F1 2020 on this one. Best multiplayer game: Animal Crossing, New Horizons, Among Us, Call of Duty Warzone, Fall Guys, and Valorant. Among Us is definitely one of the best ones just because of what you can do with it. It's not a like it's also one of those games that you can play with people without worrying about their skill levels when it comes to playing video games. It has a wider audience, like a wider range of audience. You can play with younger kids too. So that's one of the really cool things about it. You don't have to try to show people what each button does because it's just simple. Now, content creator of the year. To be honest, okay, I know some of these people this year. I know Tim the Tat Man. I don't know who that is. I don't know who is. I know who she is, and I also know who she is. So this is a very very tough one for me. I have watched the people that I know, but I will say I watch Tim the most. Tim the Tat Man, I watch him the most for is PvP content, and then when he covers Destiny too. So I will go with him. Just because I really never went deep into what these people do. I've watched maybe a video or two of theirs, but that's it. And these other two, I really don't know them like that. The best debut game of 2020: Carry On, Mortal Shell, Raji, An Ancient Epic, Roki, and Phasmophobia. It will be between Mortal Shell and Raji. Raji to me just screams the old Prince of Persia feel. Mortal Shell is nice, but just not one of those games that I would, sink hours into. Once I completed it, that was it. I never, I did one more gameplay, you know, look for different armor pieces and, different shells as they will call it, and that was it. But Raji, it was just one of those games that really speaks a lot to me, considering that we haven't seen that much Indian representation in the gaming industry, and for this game to come out and not be garbage, so I'm giving them this vote based on their merit, not just because of who they are. Best esport athlete: Ian Crims, okay, Crimsix, okay, Snowmaker, Canyon, Shotzi, as I would. I really do not. I don't know what is going on in esport this year. Uh, I will say I don't know any of the ones who are doing the. It is kind of sad. The guys doing the Call of Duty and the CS:GO, I don't know them, but these two guys with League of Legends, I have watched them a lot of times because every time you open Twitch, Twitch is always showing either of the League of Legends players or events. So I will definitely just go with Snowmaker on this one because they're both good people. We'll see. Best esports coach. Oh. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. I don't know. I don't know who I should pick on this one because I really don't know what their impact is. But mm, you know what? I'm just going to give it to one guy just because I really don't think coaches do a major job in esports. To be honest, it's all up to the players. Best esports event. Jesus Christ! Right. Okay. Do they have F1 on here? They don't have F1 on here because, in my own opinion, F1 championship was like the best esport event for me. Um, so I guess I'll just go with League of Legends because I watched their streamers during the events. Best esports game: Counter Strike, COD, Modern Warfare, Fortnite, League of Legends, Valorant, League of Legends. I play League of Legends a lot as well. Best esports hosts. Oh yeah, definitely Golden Boy. Golden Boy definitely taking this one. The other ones they're nice, but some of them talk too much. Golden Boy has his moments too where he talks a lot. Where I just wish it would shut up, but it's doing well. Best is whoa. Best esports team. Best esports team. Uh, Mm. Yeah. Uh, I'm going with them. Okay, so we have finished voting. Did we? Yeah, we finished voting on all categories. Which, yeah, I voted in all categories. So that's a really cool thing. Well, anyways, let me know what you guys think about the nominations and the votes. Obviously you don't have to tell me who you voted for, but do you think the games you liked or you expected showed up in the nominations? If not, feel free to share down below which ones they are. Anyways, thank you for watching. Let me know what you think about my voting. It's DS signing out. I'll see you in the next one.